My fiancé's lawyer said the prenup was just a formality, until I had my own lawyer read it and found the infidelity clause. I met Damien at a charity gala where I was serving champagne to pay for nursing school. He was kind, funny, and didn't treat me like the help. When he proposed 2 years later, I thought I'd won the lottery. His family owned a pharmaceutical empire worth $400 million. My family owned a 2-bedroom rental in Queens. My lawyer drew up a standard prenup, Damien said casually over breakfast one morning, sliding a thick document across the table. Just sign whenever, it's basically paperwork. I trusted him completely, but my best friend Raina, whose mother was a paralegal, insisted I have someone review it first. It's insulting, Damien said when I mentioned getting my own lawyer. Don't you trust me? Of course I do, I replied. But Raina says it's just smart. He sighed dramatically, but didn't object further. The lawyer I found, Ms. Patterson, was a sharp-eyed woman in her 60s who charged $300 for the consultation, worth every penny. She read in silence for 20 minutes, occasionally making notes. Finally, she looked up. "This isn't a prenup," she said. "This is a hostage situation." My stomach dropped. She walked me through it. If Damien cheated, I got nothing, regardless of fault or circumstances. But if I cheated, or if he could claim I cheated, I owed him $2 million in damages for emotional distress and reputational harm. "I don't have $2 million, I whispered. "Exactly," Ms. Patterson said, "which means you'd be in debt to him and his family for life." There was more. I'd forfeit any gifts he'd given me, including the $80,000 engagement ring currently on my finger. I'd have no claim to our future home, even if I contributed financially. And the kicker, he could unilaterally deem our marriage irretrievably broken at any time, leaving me with nothing but what I'd brought into the marriage. "It's designed to control you," she explained. "One accusation, even false, and you're destroyed." That night, I confronted Damien calmly over dinner at his penthouse. "I had a lawyer review the prenup," I said. His fork stopped midway to his mouth. Something flickered across his face. Annoyance, fear, and the infidelity clause seems unbalanced. He set down his fork carefully. "That's standard. My family insisted on it after my cousin's messy divorce. But it only protects you, not me. You don't have assets to protect," he said, his voice taking on an edge I'd never heard before. "So if you cheat, I get nothing. But if you accuse me of cheating, I owe you millions?" "You wouldn't cheat," he said smoothly. "So why does it matter?" "Because it's insurance against me ever leaving," I replied. His mask slipped completely. "My mother said you'd be difficult about this," he said coldly. "She warned me that your type always shows their true colors eventually." Your type. Everything clicked into place. The comments about my rough edges that needed smoothing, how he'd discouraged me from finishing nursing school, saying his wife wouldn't need to work, the way his mother inspected my clothes and suggested I dress more appropriately. I wasn't his fiancé, I was his project. I twisted the ring off my finger and placed it on the table between us. "Keep it," I said. "Consider it payment for the education. You're making a huge mistake," he said, voice sharp. "No one will ever offer you what I have." I smiled. "Good. I don't want to be offered. I want to be chosen." I walked out with nothing but my dignity and a newfound clarity about my worth. 6 months later, I graduated nursing school at the top of my class. I took a position in pediatric oncology, the career I'd always wanted before Damien convinced me it was too demanding. Last month, Raina sent me an article. Damien had gotten engaged again, to a 22-year-old model from Eastern Europe who spoke limited English. I didn't feel vindicated or satisfied. I felt relief. The prenup wasn't just a legal document, it was a test. And I'd passed by refusing to take it.